Alrighty, guys. It is Tuesday, the 6th of October. I'm going to be playing a track called Fairy Drift. This is another one of those tracks that I ended up playing just in my own time. Didn't spend too much time on it. I only have a gold, but I do have a general idea of the layout of this track. Unlike the previous time where it was Bay of Islands or something, where I had an author medal at the start. At least in this one, I have... Oh, yeah, I remember now. This is a loud track. Fix that. Alright. Yep, as you can see, I have a time. Let's get to going before I spoil too much of it, but this track is very nice. It's like tech, which is my thing. I just have to get back into it. See what I can do. Getting back into the track, considering I've played it before. I mean, other than there, I was surprised at how well I was doing at the track, considering I am slamming into everything and haven't seen this track in a really long time. Now, while I'm in the air here, I'm going to mash my brake button because it's not feeling too good. So I'm going to sit here and mash the button for a second so that I can make sure it's working in top physical condition. Actually, I'm going to take the keycap off. Considering I did so well by just playing the track, I'm excited for how quickly we're going to beat my time. That feels better. Alright, so we will continue. Okay, you don't want to get too sideways there. I braked a little extra there, but I don't know if it's possible to get that without not getting air. Let's go. So much speed loss. Okay. This is definitely my kind of thing. This is tech, which is probably why I played it in my free time. I didn't make it because I like tech, though. Unlike Bay of Islands, which I played like only a few days before it became track of the day, this one I played a while ago. I was getting ready to use it as a background for a weekend video. I only recently thought of using my time on Journey on the third map of the Journey series, but it's extremely likely that one's going to also become track of the day at some point. It's only a matter of time before I have to play that track again, though hopefully it'll be long enough hopefully it'll be a long enough amount of time that it's kind of gotten out of my memory. But yeah, the track we've already done, and I've yet to beat my time. Even though I know I made a lot of mistakes in it because it was super easy to get pretty much ahead the whole time. Oh god. Don't want to do that. Also, I do, after like one attempt, I was able to see that it's probably possible to not jump on that one part that I said it may not be possible to. Wow. You just come in really lightly there. I still got air, but I avoided it. That was very crisp. I brake like extra hard for that one, and I don't know if I need to. Kept a lot of speed there. Hit the wall. I can't make it. That's unfortunate. Still mashing my brake key because it's still not feeling the greatest. Okay. Starting a turn early there is really beneficial. It's just I started way too early there. You come in super hot, you lose a lot of speed for it, but ooh, I need to get started on that transition to not jump as soon as possible so that I don't hit the checkpoint like I did there. There we go. Completely avoided hitting getting air there. Super beneficial. Oh no. Yep, saw that coming. It's weird how much that... It's weird that turn there right before I crashed. It's weird how much that wood sounds like I'm driving on ice. This is not what I meant by an actual ice course. I didn't want the sound of me driving on ice. I wanted the actual feeling of me driving on ice. That was... If I flip hard enough, I can get over the thing. This is a really old track. This came out soon after the end of the... There was a track that came out as track of the day at the end of July. Which was the inspiration for this one. So when it came out, was not on the end of July. That's just when it was picked for track of the day. But that was when it came out, was when it was inspired to do this. So been out for quite a while. So considering this track is hit track of the day now, it's pretty interesting. I don't know if I'm braking too much there. I'm taking the corner like way on the inside. I hit the wall. Here comes the ice wood. Still gonna probably improve, even though I don't like it. I love how much I was feathering the gas there. This is an improvement, but not by much. I could have gotten way better. It was like a second up on myself the whole time, and I crashed into a wall. So I just need to keep up with myself, and I'll be ahead. Because all I have to do is not hit that wall. Okay, came into that too straight. You gotta get sideways for it. I have more speed because I'm landing on the grass sooner. Because I'm jumping to the right here. That was interesting. Okay, kept a lot of speed there. On that turn, I'm basically starting braking when I land on... Or I'm basically starting braking when I hit the turbo boost. It's like crazy how early I'm braking for that. Not a drift. Already a place to improve. But we got the normal run that I wanted beforehand, where I was going to improve by like a second. There it is. There's my second improvement. So we will continue. Took me 10 minutes to get a time. Well, it didn't take me 10 minutes. It took me less than 10 minutes to get a time that was like better than the one that I had already. But this one, at least in this track, I played for less time than I did Bay of Islands. Coming in really hot there. I need to make sure I don't do that. I clipped my wheel. No, I plummeted into the ground. Never to be seen again. Was doing some very interesting things there. That's why I kind of shut up there. Because there were some very interesting maneuvers done there to maintain my line. Don't hit the wall. Cool. I lost a lot of speed there because I wanted to maintain that I drifted. Did a lot of tapping of the brake there just to make sure I went around the corner, but I should be about a second ahead. Yeah, so I was kind of right. About a second, which is pretty good. We're making improvements. We're making improvements. We're getting there. We're getting there. 13th in the US. I still have to make up like 2 seconds to get first, though. That's crazy. I'm just going to do a shortcut here. I'm going to go to the... I'm going to go here. It'd be crazy if you could cut there. Like, you can see the grass track. If you could, it's not faster. It'd also be one heck of a cut because you'd be taking the whole track out of order. I don't know why I lost so much speed there. I think it was my landing, but I don't know. Ooh. I started to go, like, to drift into the corner, and then I let up for a bit because I thought I was going to lose too much speed. Ended up needing to not do that. I also don't want to do that. I want to make it around the corner without ever having to brake, just using the grass to get a good enough drift. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. That booster is on grass. Oh, I had so much speed. I also think that a big improvement is on that turn there that I died on, because I really think that I'm like starting the drift when I leave the grass, and so I'm spending a lot of time just holding the brake, waiting to get to the turn with the drift. I'm like storing the drift for the turn, but I'm holding the drift for so long. Also there, I stopped my rotation without thinking about it. Because this game is weird in that if you want to stop, you can air brake to stop some rotation, but you can also counter steer to stop rotation. And the counter steering will stop rotation. Will stop will stop rotation differently than air braking. It won't immediately stop it, and it also won't. It'll sometimes stop rotation that you wouldn't be able to stop with an air brake. Definitely like the fast line I'm taking through that corner. Just need to not overshoot it. I had a gear. That was great. See, it was great that I did what I did. In my ghost, after that corner, to mitigate me getting air, actually like let go of the gas for a very short amount of time. Like, yeah, you hear it right there. Go straight on the dirt or the grass. Went really high on that. Shouldn't have gone too high, that high. I wanted to maintain a straight line on the grass because drifting would have lost me speed. But maybe that would have helped, losing speed. Ooh. I did a very similar sequence to a Neoslide. I wasn't trying to Neoslide there, but I did a very similar sequence to a Neoslide, and instead of Neosliding, or doing a slide at all, which is what I wanted, I just didn't slide. Which is weird, considering it's usually the other way around. Ooh. That would have been great. I think I just had a little bit too much speed. So a lot of the time, and this is how I kind of figured it out for myself, if I'm in the air and I'm not at the most perfect angle, or like if I need to steer immediately to stop myself from doing something after landing, I'll generally like steer in the direction I need to go in the air so that I land turned that direction. Problem is that can sometimes stop your rotation. Like I said, you can stop your rotation in this game by steering in, like by steering. I'm gonna say steering into the flip, but it's completely unintuitive and makes no sense to me. I just feel it out. But wow. But yeah, it's not good sometimes because I will very often find myself in a situation where I am stopping my rotation and I don't want that. Like that jump there, because I'm in the air for a short amount of time, the rotation I have can be stopped if if I really wanted to. But I, in this case, don't want that rotation to be stopped. I lost a lot of speed there. That corner that I just came up on before I respawned, that's another one where I can make a lot of time up. There I go again, trying to steer in the air, but because of it, I'm canceling my rotation. And I got so close to the corner. Lost a lot of speed there, could have done that better. Got this deep on the inside. Ooh. That turn is also that ice. I'm gonna call it ice because it sounds like I'm driving on ice. That ice turn is super, super difficult to carry speed through. I lost a gear, but I think it's okay. Needed a break for a little bit longer. I remember vividly on this track having issue if I went diagonally like that. If you take that jump at too much of a diagonal, a diagonal angle, you end up just bashing your back wheels. But it seems a lot easier to take a diagonal angle there than I remember it, and I think it's because now I have much more of a grasp on the whole concept of steering to counter rotation, and because of that, I think it's before it was my inability to notice that was why I was doing that. That turn is really hard because it just keeps going. Because now I know that I can, like, see there. I tapped a directional button, and I think that's what got me to tap myself. Okay, that one, it was just too much of a diagonal angle. I can do more diagonal than I used to think, because I now understand why I was having that issue, or at least a lot of why I was having that issue. There is a limit, as we've seen recently, but the limit is less constraining than what I thought. I'm okay with getting like quite a wide amount of swing, like, spin out there, because it sets me up really nicely for what comes afterwards. That's what tech is. If there's a jump in tech, lost a lot of speed to me just like getting like a bounce. If there's a jump in tech, you usually want to use it to angle yourself for the next turn. Like here I use it to rotate myself, so I come into the corner with like a bit of a drift. Now there I kind of used it bad, but kind of to alleviate the fact that I need a certain amount of speed to drift normally. Let me do crazy things like that. Okay, I lost a lot of speed there because I just kind of kept holding brake. Ooh, unfortunate there. Just kind of didn't hold brake for long enough. There, I just came in with too much speed. Needed to start angling myself sooner, and I didn't. I like that little rightward hook I give myself at the end, because it actually causes me to angle my car down a little bit, and landing sooner is always good. Ooh, there I should have let up on the brakes so that I didn't tap, and then continued to pound the brakes. Ooh, not good, not good. But bam. Actually gotta see what I am in PA. Okay. For some reason I thought the number one at the time of me starting recording was like a 51, and I was getting a little concerned. I was like, wow, that's actually an insane time. Congrats to whoever did that. Not that these people's times are bad. I would say that Drek's time is a little slow, but that's probably because he hasn't had much time to play. There's only 4 people on the leaderboard, at least since I last updated the leaderboard. I have to finish to update the leaderboard. Who knows? I could be last right now. All 4 of these people could be playing actively right now and have times better than mine. Lost a lot of speed. Ooh, I want to do that. It's the problem is I actually need to not brake as much, or I need to be going faster. A lot of these recent attempts to get there haven't been going that fast. I haven't been going that fast, I guess is what I should say. If I was going faster, I would be able to maybe do what I wanted there. Like I said, any jump in tech is an opportunity to set up a drift. that will help you in a turn later on. Didn't want to hit the wall there. Okay, here. Do that. Had a really bad jump still. And still I did it. I ran into the inside wall. I don't know how I'm doing that like dock slide so well in my Ghost. Because I tend to lose a lot of speed on it for some reason. Because that jump with the reset block that I jump over, that should be smooth. But I'm not getting it smooth yet. Which is making me wonder how I'm doing it. How I'm doing it wrong, I guess. I'm doing it. I'm succeeding. It's just not the best, I'd say. Ooh, that was almost bad. I noticed that I started steering into the rotation and it caused me to lose my rotation. You know what? That works. Still slow. I hit the
disconnected.
I hit the outside wall, as I was saying before I fat fingered. I'm getting heated. I know I can do this. At this point, it's that's causing me to fail. Like my performance on the end there. Because I can pretty easily get a time that goes to that point. I just can't do that part afterwards. Okay, let's not come into that really hard, huh? Oh, almost stopped my rotation, but noticed it and stopped it myself. I'm like treading the line between grip and not grip. I'm surprised I got it that far. And it's right there. Actually, it's the two of those. It's that turn that I said that I noted and the turn right before it where I'm treading the line between grip and no grip. Okay. Okay. There goes all my speed. Just works out like that sometimes. I lost a lot of speed there. Braked too much. Hey, I kept about as much speed as I did the previous. I can kick myself to the side here. And still hit the inside. Oh my god. Sorry for the clipping. I'm gonna lower that, hopefully. I'm just angry that I'm still clipping the inside. Lost too much speed there. If I have to stop steering into the corner because I'm going to hit the inside wall, I broke too much. But we're getting near the end of the video. I'm probably going to call this one the last one. So I will see you all tomorrow, where we will tackle whatever track happens to be the track of that day. Until then, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. I will see you all for Wednesday, the 7th of October. Once we get this run out of the way. Oh. Oh, I lost a lot of speed. Keep it going. Maybe I can make something out of this. I think I can. Alrighty, well, I will see you all tomorrow. Later.